What's up, Internet? Alright, so I'm here today to apologize very, very deeply for something, honestly, I didn't do and I didn't really have any immediate control over. I'm not sure how many people are even going to be affected by this, but I can say, if nothing else, I'm certainly offended that this is happening, and has happened. Let me back up a little bit. So, I got a weird message on one of my videos earlier today, you know, like you do. It was my Animal Crossing 1 hour of music video, people really like that one, and it was asking why I put mid-roll ads on there. And my response to that was, what? Because I didn't? But I checked the video, and there they were. And that was weird, so I checked another video, and there they were. And another, and another. And it's weird because I never enabled mid-roll ads. Like, it's not something I ever wanted to do. I know that might sound weird for someone in my position who this is effectively my income, and honestly, this channel is my sole source of income, which is, you know, it is what it is. But I've never wanted to engage mid-roll ads, ever. Because I feel like it breaks up the video, it makes it flow weird, and it interrupts the viewing experience, and I think it honestly ruins the video. That has never been something I wanted to do. Probably about, maybe 6 years ago or so, when I first gained monetization, I expressly went far out of my way to not include mid-roll ads. I always set it up as like one at the start and I think one at the end, and that was it. I did some digging, and from what I can tell, what happened was, about a year ago, YouTube made some weird change to mid-roll ads where, first of all, they moved the goalposts on them, as Google likes to do with everything, including taking away my monetization for about 5 years. Not that I'm still bitter about that, but they reduced the time it took to play them. Now, I'm not an expert on this stuff, like, I probably should because this is my job, but as I understand, like, originally, to get mid-roll ads, you had to, like, have a 10-minute long video. And they moved that to 8 minutes, I think, something like that. But they also engaged a feature that basically automatically turned those on. And apparently that was also retroactive. Because I think this change actually happened before I even put that video out, so that's very concerning to me. Google, if you're not in a creator position, Google likes to tell you all these updates about things they're changing and making the platform usually worse. And sometimes you can opt out of them. Just last week, I got a message saying, hey, we're going to turn all your unlisted videos into private videos. Which, I have no idea who that actually benefits. I have my videos private so that I can sort of schedule them. And if a game is, like, donated to the show, I like to give that donor a private first viewing, just as a nice thing I can do for them. Because I have always, and I want to stress this, I have always tried to do the right thing. I'm very moral like that, I guess, for lack of a better term. I've always been about trying to do the right thing, giving credit where credit's due for everything, you know? I didn't get any notification about this. Normally, Google likes to give you all these sort of, like, messages saying, hey, we're doing this, not usually asking your permission or anything, and to be fair, it's their platform, they can do whatever they want with it, but this one thing, they did not notify me about in any way. Like, I've checked my folders, my emails, I don't recall ever seeing anything on my creator dashboard. This just happened, and the only reason I know about this is because someone messaged me on one of my videos, because I don't normally see ads on my own stuff usually. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe I'm just not popular enough to get too many ads. Who knows? But I do not like that this has happened. I've turned that feature off. I found it in my settings. However, unlike their enabling of that, it's not retroactive, so that's only moving forward. So unless someone out there knows a way for me to retroactively turn all that stuff off, which there used to be a way to turn off all ads, and then I figured if I could do that, like, re-enable them, but that feature seems to be missing now too, which is great. If anyone knows a way for me to just retroactively turn all mid-roll ads off on everything, that would be great, because the alternative is to go through by hand and do it, and I have like something like 1,600 videos, and I don't have that much time to do that. I might see about trying to do like my most popular videos or my reviews or something, I'm not sure. I just want to apologize from the bottom of my heart. I don't intend to ruin your viewing experience with this nonsense. I didn't even realize it was going on. I apologize for my own ignorance on the matter, honestly, but, you know, usually Google tells you this stuff. This time it didn't, and I find that rather peculiar and honestly kind of creepy that they're willing to make these changes without informing the people they're affecting. But, I mean, this is Google. They're the people who also, again, retroactively took away monetization because I didn't have enough subscribers, and they left a lot of creators out in the cold on that too. And I'm betting I'm probably not the only creator who's been affected by this. And, like, yeah, it's a year later. Again, I apologize for the time it's been like this, but moving forward, that's turned off. If I happen to have some time on my hands, and it probably won't be anytime soon, I could try about, like, manually going back and trying to do this, but, again, I just wanted to apologize from the bottom of my heart if this has hurt your viewing experience of my stuff, because I've never wanted to do that. You know, like I said, this is my job, and that is effectively income for me, but, you know, I don't want to come across as some greedy jerk who's just in it for the money, because that's not my point. Like I said at the start of Xenoclash, going back into why this channel exists, I do this because this is the one thing that makes me happy, being able to share my passion with you. And while it's true I do need money to, you know, pay for materials, games, pay rent, and food, and honestly I don't make remotely near enough to actually do any of that, and that's going into some pretty personal territory. Unironically, if you want to support the show through the Patreon, that would be great. If I did get enough support there, I would turn off ads altogether, like, completely honest. Although, again, they seem to have removed that feature altogether, so I'd have to manually do... Oh, that'd be a whole big thing. But the point is, I'm not doing this because I want to make a lot of money. I'm doing this because this is the one thing in the world that I enjoy, that I'm actually somewhat good at. It's like one of the few things I've ever seen myself have any talent for. And it's the one way I've ever made people happy, in even just a small way. And I just want to apologize for this nonsense interrupting that, because it certainly wasn't my intention to do this. I didn't even know about it, honestly. And, you know, ignorance is not an excuse, but I just want to apologize deeply for this happening. And moving forward, there shouldn't be, unless Google re-enables it somehow, but it's Google, so it'll probably happen. But I'm going to try and be on top of that. Anyway, I apologize if ads have affected your viewing experience. Moving forward, that shouldn't be the case. I certainly hope it isn't. And I just want to say thank you for sticking with me, for listening to this, for watching my stuff, for helping the show in any way you can. And just... once again, I apologize for this if it's affected your ability to see my videos, and thank you for your time, and